Africa, Kenya, and Gambia. Beyond academia, he served as the secretary to Ibarapa North Local Government, Ayete, Oyo State, between 2021 to 2014, earning numerous awards for excellence in public governance. He is also currently the Senior Special Advisor to the Executive Chairman of Ibarapa North Local Government, Ayete, on information, strategy, and economic planning. In addition, Mr. Olopade has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills during his student years. He served as the ranking member of the Student Representative Council (SRC) at the Federal Polytechnic Ogun State during the 2013-2014 academic section. He was also the president of the Standard Executive Club and Academic Club in 2013-2014 and the Distinct Progress Club and Academic Club in 2010-2011. His academic achievements include awards for Best PhD Student CGPA 4.85 and Best MSc Student CGPA 4.75 in the department, as well as being the winner of the Nigeria Tertiary Institution Oratory Award in 2011 and 2013 respectively. Mr. Olopade is a prolific researcher whose interests span sustainability, entrepreneurship, finance, gender diversity, and business automation. He has numerous publications in reputable journals and conferences, contributing significantly to the advancement of knowledge in these areas. Professionally, he is a fellow of Nigerian Institute of Innovation and Strategic Management Associate member of the Institute of Business Strategy and the Nigerian Institute of Management. He has also completed various international courses at reputable universities including Harvard University, Yale University, and Hong Kong University, among others. Mr. Olopade has presented papers at several local and international conferences covering a wide range of topics. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you our distinguished guest lecturer, Mr. Olopade.
Please, a round of applause for her. That's very incredible for that very brilliant presentation. It is my singular honor to join you at this a very important and epoch-making program. The HOD of the department, members of the academy of this department at the high table, invited guests, the executive of this association, I appreciate you all. Let me begin by congratulating the department on your victory at the football competition yesterday. It indeed has shown us that your department is not just a department to be reckoned with, but a department with laurels, victory, honor, and pride. A round of applause for you. Another very significant landmark of this department is that your department continues to produce best graduating students over years within the Polytechnic. And your products continue to make the Polytechnic proud, both locally and internationally. I think you deserve a round of applause for yourself. Thank you very much. I'm delighted to join you as the guest lecturer for today's event. Let me begin by thanking the association and the HOD and all other academic staff of the department for allowing me to be your guest lecturer for today. It is indeed a great honor, privilege, and opportunity to speak in the midst of this galaxy and erudite scholar. Please, a round of applause for them. The topic for today is success. Success starts now. Strategies for excelling in academic and preparing for life after school. Sources start now. Strategies for excelling in academics and preparing for life after school. Do we agree with me that education is a very key ingredient that one can have for development and sustenance. In fact, several schools of thought has established that education is the only legacy one could have or one could give to his children, which means education is the best legacy and is a very good asset that one can invest. Because investment in education pays the highest value one could neither nor imagine at all. Which means finding yourself at this pedestal of greatness. It is a great opportunity. And I congratulate you for finding yourself at this pedestal of success and pedestal of greatness. Coming to achieve education or acquiring knowledge comes with a lot of challenges. Challenges are numerous, but despite that fact, the aftermath of that challenges is success, laughter, joy, and happiness. But while we're in school, each an individual is required to pick the area of interest by choosing their course of interest that they want to study. And that defines one path and life journey in life. Choosing office, technology, and management is choosing a landmark and a path in tolling your life. It means you have distinguished yourself in tolling that path of office, technology, and management. How do you now become an expert in that area that you have chosen? It requires dedication, it requires seriousness, it requires commitment, discipline. Discipline and commitment, dedication comes via state of mind, which is required in every discipline across area, whether in accounting, in law, in engineering, or any other courses. It requires you as a student to be more committed, to be more focused, and to be more dedicated. While you are in school, you must set your goals clearly. What do I want to achieve? Many are here sitting down without goal, without even know where they want to be. You must sit yourself down and ask yourself question. What is my purpose of being on this campus? This question remains unanswered for so many students. That is why students with lack of dedication, discipline, and commitment are easily influenced through negative activities or engagement. You need to go ask yourself and seek for guidance. Mentorship is required. Some of you or many sitting down, I even want to doubt whether you even have your mentors. Who are your mentors? Whether you even have someone that you are seeing as your role model, which will act as a guiding path for you in your choosing career. You don't need to go far in looking for mentors. Your lecturers in department. When I was making a rendition about department, I told you clearly that your department continued to produce best graduating students over years. And within the culture and the practice of the Polytechnic, they continue to retain the best graduating students. And I can say, free of charge, that within the Polytechnic, your department has the highest number of best graduating students that are also retained as lecturer in the department. Please a round of applause for them. I think that shows the level of commitment, dedication, and discipline by every lecturer in your department. Let me say here at this junction that your lecturers in the department, based on their lines of achievement, very commendable recognition and landmark of achievement, it's indeed their great role model, mentors, icons, and paragon of emulation. Please a round of applause for them once again. Defining your success starts from your conviction about whom do you want to be. Some people are just the person whom they are, or some people are not happy or not comfortable with the present and they always have insatiable appetite for continuous education through dedication. You need to ask yourself, it's not about going to party or going to Black Panorama or engaging yourself in smoking of any forms of narcotic. It's not all about that. Life requires more seriousness and more dedication, because life itself is a tough journey, and it's only tough people that will continue to cope amidst the tough paths to great life. Congratulate yourself and thanks your parents for telling you and giving you the opportunity and platform to this pedestal, so that you don't become a dependent or a parasite, and you won't become an unwanted individual within the society. Following this path shows that you are preparing for the future. The preparation for the future starts now, which means coming to this school, you must distinct yourself and you must set a clear path. What do you want to graduate with? Is it with probation, pass, lower, upper credit, or distinction? Everybody wishes to graduate with distinction, but our commitment, resilience, and dedication make us to graduate with different grades. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished students, it is my pleasure to inform you that you coming out of this department with a very better grade is an opportunity for you that gives you unlimited opportunity and avenue to explore within the world of digital era. Not only what you have been taught in the classroom alone is enough. We are in the digital era where artificial intelligence and other disruptive technologies continue to shape the operations and the ways in which we behave. You need to adopt technology, learn a skill. It is not as established that in Nigeria or Africa specifically, that what we are teaching in the four wall of the classroom is not enough. As you agree with me, that the number of students produced to the labor market every year is more than the demand, which means the supply of labor to the market has exceeded the demand. On that note, there will be excessive supply. And when excessive supply happens, the price of that commodity will be cheaper, which means we all have another alternative by engaging in skill acquisitions. You need to acquire skills. Research has established that those who have skills in one skill or the other continue to excel and rule the world. You look around you, Ilaro specifically, I normally stand as an example. Majority of landlords in Ilaro are artisans. Who are artisans? Mechanic, carpenter, bricklayers, and the rest. Research also established that people in blue-collar job, because the artisans are in blue-collar job, they have avalanche of revenue within their disposal. And if you look around you within your community, you see those who have 2 or 3 wives that are responsible, they are from the informal sector. The informal sector of the economy, which is through acquisition of knowledge, trainings, and apprenticeship training, mechanic, hairdressing, or whatever, give them the opportunity and they do better than even those with white-collar job. But I'm not in any way to say those people in white-collar job are not doing better. But blending education and skills give you that leverage. As you are in school, don't waste the opportunity. Find yourself a skill to learn. That will now help you. The education you are acquiring now will help you in coming with innovative way of doing or of engaging your own skills in a different way. Let me tell you clearly that don't be an individual that follows part of your peers that says education is a scam. Even for you to say it's a scam, you have also used the word education. Because without you understanding education, you will know it's a scam. But education, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And I bet with you, for you coming here, it means you are not in any way to try ignorance, but you are here to ensure that you redefine yourself. You refine yourself through acquisitions of formal education and blending it with technical skills will help you stay abreast of economic challenges. You will agree with me that with the rate of unemployment, there are available jobs that you can take through acquisition of skills. The informal sector, research established that the informal sector of an economy have the capacity to create 75.5% of jobs. And the available job in the informal sector, what I mean by the informal sector? Informal sector are those people that are into the skills like hairdressing, tailoring. Look at Sheyi Fodi. Sheyi Fodi having education. Just of recent celebrated 50 years and bought himself a brand new Rolls Royce. I can tell you, it's not just a fashion designer, but it's a fashion designer with a global brand. You, through education, be able to reshape and refine that skills by education. I'm just telling you that finding yourself in this department is a journey that helps you to reshape yourself. Going further, to be studious on your study, give you that energy and better future. Blending in with skills give you that more opportunity to be able to become an entrepreneur and a boss of yourself. And because you can either be an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is someone who uses the knowledge acquired in school to work for an entrepreneur with return or something in return, maybe salary or remuneration. While an entrepreneur is someone who acquires skills and upscale that skills to establish his or her own business. A lot of knowledge through artificial intelligence. You have a lot of things you can do with artificial intelligence or disruptive technologies that can make you do better instead of you looking for a job. And to our ladies are naturally entrepreneurs. Research has established that women naturally, they are naturally entrepreneurs. That is why look at the composition of small and medium scale enterprise or nano businesses around you. You will see, if you go to Orita, you see many females engaging in one business or the other. And naturally, you have a persuasive endowment that any business that you do as a woman, people want to patronize you. And you have natural likeness and love. It is only days when you believe that the husband or your boyfriend should do social media that takes your time. Take your time in acquire skills and blend it with education. That education will make you to do things differently. To do things what? Differently. Let me share a story of Wale. Wale happens to be a friend of mine. A first class graduate from University of Ife, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. After graduation, Wale could not secure a paid job. And Wale's mother, when we were in village, the mother usually sell akara. And beside her, you have these pap sellers who come to sit down with Yawale, and Yawale will sell akara. When Wale could not get a job, find himself in a space in Lagos, precisely. And Wale now open akara selling point with an innovative idea. What did Wale do? Wale just come with adding takeaway plastic to akara. So when you are going to office in the morning, you don't need to wait with takeaway and put pepper, spicing it up for you. Today, Wale now have a very big plaza for selling akara. In fact, in a single day, Wale told me that his revenue per day is more than 150,000 naira. If you now multiply 150,000 naira times 20, you know that runs into millions of naira. You need to do. Build a daily routine for yourself that make you to target on your goal. Set your goal clearly. Then have a clear picture of whom you want to be. Check your parents, where you are coming from. Do you want to be like them? If the answer is yes, they are your mentors. If you don't want to be like them, you want to go harder or you want to go higher than what they have done, then you need extra effort. Join a mastermind and accountability group. The group that gives you the positivity. The group that gives you the vision and the visions that you want. Then take monthly and personal development challenges. What have I achieved today? What have I learned today? A lot of things you can learn. Any topic that, in fact, it's just that some of you don't want to challenge us as a lecturer. You have the plethora and avalanche of platforms that you can access so many materials, come to class, prepare, and challenge us. But unfortunately, you are not taking advantage of that. Seek mentorships, then keep a life of ready, choose a life that's making you to prepare. Keep a life readiness journal. Then your future begins today. Ladies and gentlemen, what you do today or what you do now determines where you will stand tomorrow. Let today mark the beginning of your success story. Hope to see you all at the top. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations and happy celebration. and felicitation. My pleasure to be with you. Thank you all.
A rousing round of applause for Mr. Olopade. That's the best speaker for tomorrow. Thank you very much, sir. Imam.